This is Intentional Tech, and these are 6 iPhone accessories that you will actually use, including one that I myself was very skeptical about, and one that I never even thought would come to the iPhone, but I'm really glad that it's arrived. First up are these magnetic battery packs by Anker. If you do start to lose a bit of charge while you're out and about, you can simply clip this onto the back of your phone and it'll fit right into your pocket. Both of these battery packs will give you about 5,000 milliamps of charge, and admittedly that will only get an iPhone 13 or 14 Pro up to about 80% of battery. But I really love the design, especially how portable they are, and on the newer model, which costs about £10 or dollars more than the old version, you get this kickstand, which means that if you want to charge your phone or even just stand it up somewhere while you're doing the dishes or playing video games on the train, it's really handy. While we're at it, another great magnetic accessory is this tripod stand by JOBY. And even if you don't take as many videos as I do, it can be a really portable travel companion that gives you access to a bit of a selfie stick, but also somewhere you can leave your phone to take some nice family pictures when nobody's around. And it can also be great for just FaceTiming around the house. Some of these tripods have a vice-like grip on your iPhone that can actually damage the paintwork. So the beauty of a magnetic tripod head is that you get no damage to your iPhone, you can simply clip it on and take a photo. Okay, but now to my personal favorite accessory for the iPhone, and that is the AirPods. And to be honest, it doesn't matter what version of the AirPods you've got. I would still be with my original AirPods if they still worked, but unfortunately I wore them right into the ground. The AirPods 3 have been a brilliant addition to my life. I love music, I love podcasts, I've always got my AirPods on me, and even as someone who has quite a little collection of headphones, I always find myself reaching to the AirPods more than anything else, just because of how easily they connect with my devices and how genuinely good they sound. Of course, Apple has built in some incredible features recently, including spatial audio that gives you a 360 audio experience for music or on films like on Netflix. And more so than anything else on this list, I can guarantee that if you pick up some AirPods, you're going to absolutely love them and you're going to use them all of the time. Calling this next iPhone accessory anything other than a device in its own right may be a bit controversial, but I think the Apple Watch is one of the best iPhone accessories out there. I'm a fairly recent convert to the Apple Watch, but seeing how much my wife got out of hers, especially for fitness, I decided to take the plunge and I haven't looked back since. I might not have quite kept up with her in terms of fitness, but I have found some amazing use cases for the Apple Watch that have worked their way into my daily life. One of the main use cases is the Just Press Record app, which allows me to take down some notes at the touch of a button simply by speaking into my Apple Watch. And I've been really surprised at how good the microphone is on this thing. I actually took it to Anfield at the start of this season for a Liverpool game and recorded the fans singing You'll Never Walk Alone, and it's incredible audio quality. I never would have expected it from my watch, but having that power is really, really cool. Another way that I use my Apple Watch to power up my iPhone is the camera. If you open up the camera app on Apple Watch, you can see a preview of what your photo is going to look like from your iPhone, and that's allowed me to get some much more imaginative shots than I was previously comfortable taking, just because I can now finally see the frame. One of the coolest features in iOS 16 though is that you can now pair Nintendo Switch Joycons with your iPhone or iPad. This is a game changer for people who travel with a Nintendo Switch and sometimes want to pop into Apple Arcade for a game there too. It's really easy to set up the Joy-Cons as Bluetooth controllers for your iPhone, and then you can use them on basically any game where a controller is supported. I always feel a bit ridiculous trying to play something like a DualSense controller with an iPhone just because it just dwarfs the screen itself. But the Joy-Cons are a really good size and make for a very comfortable gaming experience if you can prop up that phone somehow. That said, there is an even better gaming experience on the iPhone, and that is the Backbone One controller. The idea is it's a compact gaming controller that you can simply snap your iPhone into and connect via the Lightning port. The advantage of doing this over Bluetooth is that you then get a really low input lag, and it also just neatly wraps around your iPhone to create what looks like a brilliant little portable handheld. I picked up their recently released PlayStation edition, which has the style of a DualSense controller. The buttons don't really feel like PlayStation controllers, especially those triggers, but it is nice to have something that just matches up with my PlayStation Remote Play app and makes my game library feel like it's very unified. When it comes down to it, the iPhone screen is a little bit too small for, you know, your big AAA titles, but for a 2D platformer like Celeste, it really feels like a very premium gaming device, and I've loved playing with it. I am going to release a full video on the Backbone very soon though, so watch this space. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.